But when something goes right, people never accomplish it. People never say, well, let's have a look at actually something that's gone right. So one of the things that Jeff is also going to do is we're going to celebrate accomplishments and give back criteria. Like I said, it's not a handout. It's not a handout. So when you undertake to be part of this organization, when you say, well, you want to work with us, if you do accomplish something, we're asking for something back from you. What are we asking back from you? We're asking you to put back into the system that's actually that you have gained some kind of advantage from yourself.
Politicians, policymakers, students, they can benefit for free here. The only thing I have to pay is the salary of the instructor. But when the Delph members goes, they don't have to pay salary. Will be the difference is that we don't have guns and we don't have to use guns. Our weapons is knowledge, and the technology must be used as tool. Some of young African scientists, they always say, I will only go back home if there are conditions for me. It's a big mistake to think someone will build and then will go back. Because some of us, like me, PhD, professor, minister, my grandmother, she doesn't know how to write, how to read. She did her best to put me in primary school. Now I am a doctor, and I said I'm not going back because you create a condition, but which condition you will create again? Who has to create is me for her. If we have to do a job, or tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, you'll never finish, tomorrow. This is not a good culture if you want to be competitive.
Elizabeth Van Oyki graduated here from the Netherlands and is working with the Gemeente in London, and she is the organizing coordinator for YEFA.
And last but not least, Standard Robi, PhD student at computer engineering here at Delft University of Technology. Give her a big applause.
On our way to London Stock Exchange, it turned into a trade sale, which basically means somebody came along, in this case some very wealthy Arabs, and they said we're going to buy the whole place before we went to the stock exchange. So they paid an incredible price. That's why a lot of people became very wealthy. And the other good news is, Mo went back to the shareholders, the original shareholders, and said, guys, you've made so much money, I want you to put $20 million on the table, and we're going to give every single African employee a bonus of 6 months' salary.
I would like a special welcome to Representative Director General Ali de Groot, Vice President of the Bank of America, Mr. Okoya, Fitz van der Daal, Deputy Head of the Division of Business, dear members of the Corps Diplomatique, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, and of course, she's standing there at the side. I would like to welcome also on her own party, Sandra Groot. It all started last year in Lustrum, 7th November 2007, when we devoted our attention to sustainability with special focus on Africa. Not they would like to be fashionable, they would like to focus on the basic idea of sustainability being the balance between give and take.
That means not just growth, but growth where as many people as possible can benefit from. We just to focus on that one. And what was mentioned there is that joint action. Not only a ministry, not only government in Africa, it's the private sector.
I do this presentation low-tech, keep it very simple. I think the Netherlands African Business Council is also something that is quite low-tech. What are we? We are the Dutch companies with activities in Africa. We're now a bit over 150 Dutch companies who work.
The third theme that we follow is environment and renewable energy.
I'm one brain drain, I would say, and I'm telling you to avoid it because, as somebody before me was saying, this is not how you can make Africa move forward.
Professor Fakuma had this on his table, so he remembers us when he takes coffee every morning. Okay, we would also want to call on the minister's representative. Exactly. No, otherwise you won't know what is inside. Okay. Also, we would want to thank. Okay. Also. Thank you. That's my job is done. Thank you very much.